You know, it's almost unfair that you take the Bills, a defense that was at the top of the league last year, then you take Von Miller, a pass rusher that's at the top of the league last year, and you put them together and let them just be at the top of the league as a collective. That's kind of scary. Von Miller just kind of shut up all the he's too old noise or the he may not be worth that money noise, because look, if you're the Bills, you're in this win now mode, so you kind of got to pay to play. So Von Miller, who still has it, he beats Joe Noteboom right here with a fantastic rush, speed to power, some of my favorite pass rush attacks here. Von Miller probably whoops you to the outside just enough to get you to overset to the outside. And take a look at Joe Noteboom right here, right? When he oversets, he's not powerful because Von moves quickly. So Joe has to get to his landmark quickly. While trying to get to his landmark quickly, he's not in a very powerful position right now. If you're not going to be powerful and Von Miller makes you think that we're playing the quick game, that's when Von Miller runs down the middle of you and plays the power game. And before you know it, Matthew Stafford has to touch the grass. This was the second sack. Take a look at Von Miller on the right side of your screen. This was all, I'm super athletic and I'm going to stop your feet because you're nervous of me. Half of Von Miller wins, or just Von Miller winning and the Buffalo Bills D-line wins, most of them came from presence or just me being who I am. I'm going to show you an example of that later. But Von Miller, right, he's outside the tight end here, super wide. He's going to run into Joe Noteboom. And if you take a look at Joe's feet, they just kind of stop moving, right? And when they stop moving at that point right there, like you can't react to Von Miller because he's one of the quicker defensive ends in the league, even as an older gentleman. You can't stop your feet right here. So that just ends up being another sack for Matthew Stafford because you're almost frozen by the presence of that quickness from Von Miller. It gets a little worse than this though. Take a look at this. So this is my favorite play, and this wasn't even a sack on Von Miller necessarily, right? But you get Von Miller versus Havenstein, and that's cool. And, you know, Havenstein just got paid, man. So, you know, you got to do what you got to do to make him look as best as possible. But Havenstein is going to get into the one-on-one with Von until you get the chip from the outside from running back Darrell Henderson. But what's most important here is take a look at your right guard here, right? Your right guard is going to come over to give Havenstein a little more help. Now, why is this important? Because when the guard leaves, you get a one-on-one with everybody else. So now you get 3 offensive linemen versus 3 D linemen in one-on-one situations. That's why 92 gets the sack here. That's why Joe Noteboom got smoked over on the other side here, because Von Miller's presence alone produces these one-on-ones. And, you know, 9 times out of 10, you know, D linemen are going to be better than O linemen. So sorry, bro. And then the rest of the game, you just kind of feel like, hey, Von was just close the whole time, right? Even if he didn't get the sack, he was very, hey, I'm just gonna tap you on the shoulder, Matt, just to let you know I'm here. Or I'm just gonna beat this dude in front of you to just make a pressure and you throw an incompletion or just throw the football into the turf like you just did. Hey, you know, if you're a team that's on the way to winning, you need to secure your pass rush bag, because the Rams pass rush bag looked terrible, but meanwhile, the Buffalo Bills pass rush bag looked a lot better. And sometimes one dude can do that for you. All right, that was a quick one, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If y'all want more film from all 32 teams, tap in with me. Let me know. We may do this as a Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing. I don't know. We're building this plane as it's in the air. Let me know. Peace, y'all.